What's going on, guys? My name is Josh Setledge. I am the BJJ strength coach.
Hey, put your pocket in, boy.
Josh just threw a gang shot.
Put your pocket in.
To start that shit.
What's going on, guys? My name is Josh Setledge. I am the BJJ strength coach. And with my boy Joban, he's having a little bit of knee issues. He plays De La Riva guard, messes me up with his De La Riva guard all the time. But now his knee's giving him some issues, so we're just going to go through a quick mobilization of the hip. A lot of times when you start to experience knee pain, the symptom of pain may be located in the knee. He's experiencing a lot of pain on the outside of his knee right here. That's kind of where the symptom of pain is, but that might not be where the actual injury is, or that might not actually be where the cause of that pain is. We got to look above the knee, and we have to look below the knee. We're going to be focusing above the knee and looking at his hip. When your hip is tight, your hip is responsible for internal rotation of the knee and external rotation of the knee. And if you're doing something like De La Riva guard, where there are a lot of positions where you need to externally rotate your knee to have a strong De La Riva hook, or internally rotate your knee so that you can off-balance your opponent, you're putting in a lot of work, and sometimes that can cause the hip to get tight. And when your hip gets tight, any time that your knee starts to experience inside or outside pressure, instead of your hip taking on that load, your knee is going to take on that load, and your knee is not designed to take on load in that way. First one we're doing here is we're going to have Joban put his leg in the band. This way he's going to pull it up to his hip. You're going to come down, kind of crawl into position, and then right here, Joban, you can come around to the outside here. We're going to keep our hip directly over our knee. If we go too far back, we don't really get the kind of effect that we're looking for. And if we go too far forward, then the band's going to roll off and it's less effective. So we kind of want our knee to be directly under our hip. First thing we're going to do is we're going to spend 30 seconds in this position, and we're slowly going to rock to the outside. You're going to feel a little bit of pressure and a little bit of a stretch on your glute medius here on the outside. We'll hold that for 30 seconds. You can run through some Contractor Lat Drills if you want. After about 30 seconds there, you're going to rotate the foot inside, and you're going to block it with your other knee. And then from right here, you're going to come down to your elbows. You're going to take a few big, deep breaths and allow the band to pull your hip back into position. Once we've done that, we're going to come back to center. You're going to go center for 30 seconds, rocking to the outside. You can even rock to the inside a little bit, but then we're going to go internal rotation, swivel our leg out like a kickstand, and focus on allowing the band to pull our hip back into position, doing some Contractor Lat Drills right here, and then we'll be done. So Joban, go and come here real quick. I'll have you step in the band, injured side first. There you go. Go and come down into position. You can kind of crawl to ease yourself into that position. There you go. Yep, so we want his hip to be directly over his knee. We're going to do about 30 seconds here. He's going to rock to the outside towards the sound of my voice. Once he feels a little bit of that pressure, he's going to hold it. And so Joban, let's work through some Contractor Lat Drills. I think we've talked about these before. You'll breathe in deep into your stomach. Get everything tight. Hold, flex everything. 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Take it like maybe 3 really deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, kind of swiveling back and forth, finding another spot that's tight. You can kind of come back to center, take some of the pressure off, and ease right back into it. Nice. We'll do one more big Contractor Lat drill. Big deep breath, hold, keep everything tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Big deep breath. 3 big deep breaths. There you go. Nice. A lot of these mobilizations, you don't need to spend an hour every day doing stuff like this. Ideally, you just want to spend anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. If you could spend 10 to 20 minutes working on this type of thing every day, that's going to put a huge dent in your ability to just protect your body, significantly decrease your risk of injury. You'll be able to train more efficiently. You'll be able to train harder. You'll be able to recover faster and ultimately enhance your overall grappling performance. All right, let's ease out of that real quick. And now what we're gonna do, Joban, is we're just gonna flip, we're gonna flip our leg inside here, and you're gonna block it with your other knee right there. Nice. And then go and come down to your elbows. There we go. So now the band is pulling back on his hip, same way it was before, but we're focusing on external rotation. An easy way to remember external rotation is your knee is pulling to the outside externally, or your knee is going inside internally. So this stretch, or this mobilization specifically, is helping with external rotation. When you're doing De La Riva guard, like Joban, you throw that that De La Riva hook, and a lot of times you have to elevate and externally rotate your hip to keep that strong De La Riva hook. If you do that a lot, after a while your hips may get tight on that one side, can cause some issues for your knee down the road. So we'll do about 15 more seconds here, Joban. Let's get one big contractor relax. Big deep breath in through your nose. Hold, keep everything tight, flex. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. 3 big breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. There you go. Nice, awesome. So let's go ahead and slowly come out of that. We'll go back to neutral here. There you go, let the leg go. We'll go back to the first one. We'll do about 15-20 seconds on this side. How's it feeling so far?
It's feeling good. It's tight.
Good? So Joban had mentioned to me earlier that he had wrecked his ankle pretty good, fighting out of an ankle lock or a toe hold or something. He ended up having to tape up his ankle. And we see that a lot, especially with a lot of the wrestlers that I worked with. You roll ankles in the wrestling room, and a lot of times kids, parents, coaches, they want to immediately tape up the ankle to create a sense of security and keep the ankle stable. And the theory behind that is great, but sometimes that becomes a little bit of a crutch, and your body gets so used to your ankle being locked up that you feel comfortable to go really hard in the paint during your live rolling. And if you have a game, like especially like De La Riva guard, where your knee is already getting a lot of pressure put on it from various positions that you're in, and then you're adding additional pressure because your ankle can't receive some of the load that it's supposed to, your knee has to receive some of that load, that can cause a lot of other chronic knee issues down the line. So we're just opening up the hip. In another video, maybe later, we'll focus on the ankle, but right now we're just focusing on opening up the hip. All right, last one here, Joban. Go back to neutral. What you're going to do is you're going to bring your foot outside towards me like a kickstand. There you go. Try not to rotate your hips too much. Try to keep these forward. Good. I put my foot here to block. And we'll go ahead and take probably 10 big deep breaths right here. Trying to relax the hip, allowing the band to kind of pull us back into position here. Nice. There you go. When's your next tournament, Joban?
27th.
27th of March.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
I might try the knock at Las Vegas 20th though.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
All right. All right. Joban, we joke around and call him Jobanaher because he has all the strats and all the deets for us, and he's always messing me up. Like if I I feel like when I roll with Joban, I got to stick to like my A game stuff on my A game days, because anything else, he smashes me. Feels like he's gonna.
We need him training less strength training and more jiu-jitsu, bro.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we've been lifting for a couple months now. Worst mistake I ever made, because now he's just destroying me all the time. All right, and slowly come out of that. We'll slowly move my foot. Good. Take a couple more big deep breaths and go and come up back to your feet. This is something that you can do after training, before training. If you're doing it before training, try to build up some blood flow first. So drag a sled a little bit, do some reverse hypers, do some walking lunges, walk on a treadmill at an incline, take a 10-minute walk, all that good stuff. How does it feel?
It feels better.
Awesome?
Yeah.
Good.
Much better.
Awesome. Where do you feel some of the pressure in your knee? Is it still on the outside?
Yeah, I would say the LCO.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, just outside right here.
Awesome.
But I could walk a little. I mean, after the sled, I was walking without much pain at all.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right on.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it, bro.
For sure, man. For sure. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Follow Joban at KillJoban on Instagram. Follow me at JoshSuSetledge. Or go to SetledgeStrength.com for a free 4-week strength training program specifically for grapplers that your boy cooked up for you. And I'll catch you guys later.
Yes,
Peace.
Sir.